hi. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to Needful Things again. Hope everyone's doing well today. So I'm working on this pattern for you. It's a scarf, and this is what it looks like. It's sort of a lattice type open stitch. It's really beautiful. And it opens up like the little bows come together. Well, they're not really bows. It's 3 rows together with a single crochet. So this is the edging, and then we're going to do some more work down there, and I'll show you how to do that when we get to the other end. So right now I'm just working on my stitches, working up my pattern. I'm on the back side of it. That's what the back side looks like. Kind of looks like bamboo. That gives me another idea. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. Back post double crochet. Just let me get to the end of this row and I'll show you exactly what we're doing here, and you can get caught up. If you'd like to make this scarf, it's simple yet it's very elegant. It's a very elegant scarf. It's very beautiful. So now we're turning back to the front of our work. Okay, so let me put this aside and show you what we're doing. Here's a sample piece here that we're going to work up today, and you can make your scarf. I've done, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. My scarf, as you can see, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. I just thought that was better for the scarf, so you'll do 5 like my scarf as well. So let's find some yarn here, since that one's being used. This one's not playing very nicely. Okay. Having a little yarn situation here. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. This company needs to work on their Let's see what we got here. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes you don't know what that yarn's gonna do. Oh, came out in a big old chunk. Can't believe that. That is disgusting. Look at that. Came out in a big old chunk. They need to pay attention to their quality a little bit better than this. I mean, that's pretty bad. Okay, so back in action. Doesn't matter what hook you use. For this scarf, I'm using a size E or a 4 or a 3.5 millimeter. The yarn is a regular medium weight 4. So we'll make our slip stitch, of course. And what we're going to do is we're going to do, this is like 8 stitches to here. This is 6 chains, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, 6 chains, 2 double crochets, 6 chains, 2 double crochets, 6 chains, 2 double crochets. So I'm always ending on 2 double crochets here. But these are front post double crochets when we're working on the front, and when we're working on the back, they're going to be back post double crochets because we're working them from the back. And as we work our pattern, you'll see that on some of the, like this row may be the single crochet that we pull them together with, will be done from the front. And then on the next section, it will be done from the back. And it will alternate like that. You'll get used to it. It may be a little confusing at first, but so the way we're going to count this is so that I know you'll have the right number. So we're going to do chain 2. Then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2. Okay? I hope that made sense to you. You can back it up and listen again. It's just 2 stitches here, 6 chains, 2 stitches, 6 chains, 2 stitches, across the row. So here we are. And we have the last 2 chains. I'm going to chain 1 and go into that first stitch and do a stacked single crochet, which is doing a single crochet and then going back into the bar on the left hand at the bottom of the stitch and doing another single crochet on top of that. Then we're going to do a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the next one with a double crochet. Go into the next stitch with a double crochet. Like that. Okay. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over. Skip 6 stitches. Make sure you see that's where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the next one. Put in a double crochet. Then go in the next stitch, work another double crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, skip 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the next one, double crochet. Work a double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. Skip 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the next one. Work a double crochet. Go into the very last chain. Work a double crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which will count as the double crochet on our next row. And now here's where it starts differently. So we're on the back of our work now. We've chained our 3. We've turned our work. Here's what we did. Here. Chain 3, turn your work. Oh, twisted my work. Okay. Now this first one counts as a double crochet, this chain here. So we need 2 double crochets on each end. Except now we're on the back of our work, so it's going to be a back post double crochet. So we're going to go behind the post of the stitch below, pull up the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. That's double crochet, back post double crochet. Okay, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn over. We're going to do 2 back post double crochets on the 2 double crochets we did. So we're going to go in, do a back post double crochet, yarn over, do another back post double crochet on the next double crochet, like that. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, next double crochet, we're going to work a back post double crochet. Yarn over, work another back post double crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, do a back post double crochet on the, work it around the next double crochet. Yarn over, work another back post double crochet around the previous double crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over. Now here's where you got to pay attention. Yarn over. We're going to work a back post double crochet around that first double crochet, like this. Then we're going to yarn over, and then in the top the third chain here that we did, these are our chains that we did. On the very last chain, the third one, just go in and make a double crochet. A regular double crochet, chain 3. And turn your work. Okay, so that's what we've done. So now we're working on the front of the work. Okay, so now we're working on the front of our work again. We've got our chain 3. We're going to do a front post double crochet in the second double crochet. And work it around that front post. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to put a single crochet around these 2 chains that we've already done. Close it on the 2 chains. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, do a front post double crochet worked around the next double crochet. Work a front post double crochet around the next front post double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Bring these together with a single crochet in the middle. Chain 3. Yarn over, do a front post double crochet, work it around the next double crochet. Work a front post double crochet around the next front post double crochet. Chain 3. Bring these 2 chain rows together with a single crochet. Chain 3. Front post double crochet. Front post double crochet. Chain 3. Bring these 2 chain rows together with a single crochet. Chain 3. Front post double crochet. Double crochet in the 3rd chain of that last chain stitch that counts as our double crochet. And here's what we've done on this row. We've brought the 3 together, you see. And you know I like to stretch things and get them looking right. I like my little things in the center. Make sure it looks nice. And so here's what we have. We've just done this section right here. Okay? So you just chain 3. Turn your work. Now the next stitch will be a back post double crochet, because we already have the first 3 chains, count as our double crochet there. Then we'll chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the next, do a back post double crochet around that double crochet. Do another back post double crochet. Chain 6. front post double crochet around the next back post double crochet, sorry, back post double crochet, chain 6, back post double crochet, back post double crochet, chain 6, back post double crochet around the first double crochet, and then just do a regular double crochet in the third chain. That counts as our double crochet from the previous row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Here's where we are. We're back on the front of our work. Okay. Now keep in mind on the scarf you'll just do one extra section to get the width of the scarf that I'm doing on the video. And what I'm going to do here is get you up to speed with what I've done so far, and then we'll work together and I'll show you how to finish it out. And see, when we get through in the end, what happens, this is where it becomes the little points on the bottom, and then we're going to do something else there on both ends. Really quite easy. It's really simple, yet it's very elegant, like I said. So yarn over, do a front post double crochet. Work a double crochet. They drive me crazy when I don't say that. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Front post double crochet around the next front post double crochet. And do the same on the next double crochet. Front post. On the front, we'll always be working front post double crochets across and back post on the other side, on the back, except for the two ends, like I told you earlier. Those will always be just regular, either chains or a double crochet, so that they give us a little edging. And so we will now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, front post double crochet, front post double crochet, chain 6, front post double crochet, front post double crochet, chain 6, front post double crochet, and do a regular double crochet in the top third chain there of your chain 3 again, and turn your work. Now we're on the back side of our work again. And we're basically just repeating the same row over and over again, and so it'll just fall differently. It'll alternate from side to side, like I told you earlier. So now we're on the back side, and when we get we do the first row, the second row, and the third row is the one where we're going to always do the single crochet. So this time we're going to do our back post double crochet on our second stitch there. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to bring the two chain rows together with a single crochet in the middle, chain 3, and do our back post double crochet right around the next double crochet. Do another back post double crochet around the next one, like so, and we've tied them together. And if you remember, we did the first row, we did this from the front. Now on this row we're doing it from the back. So when we get to the next row, we'll be doing it again from the front. So it alternates like back, front, back, front, back, front, back, all the way up. So don't be confused when you get to that row and you're like, but wait a minute, I did it on the other row on the front. That's because every time you do it, it's going to be on the opposite row. But once you get going, you won't even notice that. But you do need to remember that. So now we'll chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Pull those 2 chain rows together with our single crochet. Chain 3. Back post double crochet. Back post double crochet around the next double crochet. Chain 3. Do a single crochet, chain 3. Back post. And if you stretch it out, you'll see it better. You won't lose your stitches. Back post double crochet around the next double crochet. Work another back post double crochet there around the next one. Chain 3. 3. Single crochet around the 2 chain rows previously done. Chain 3. Okay, we'll do a back post around the next double crochet. Then we'll do our last double crochet in the top chain of the previous chain row. Chain 3 and turn our work. We're back on the front. There's definitely a front and back to this pattern, as you can see, which looking like that, it looks kind of like bamboo. But that's how it's going to look with our scarf. And I'll just give it a little stretch every now and again to loosen up the stitches so you can see how pretty the stitches are. And so basically that's what we're doing for the scarf. That's the pattern. So just if you want yours 4, you can do it like this. I'm doing mine with 5 of these sections across, so just add 1 extra section if you want the same width as my scarf. So we've got our chain 3 there. Now we're going to yarn over and do our front post double crochet in the first stitch. Now we're back to doing our 3. We're going to do a row with just the 6 chains across, then another row with the 6 chains across, and then the last row, which is the 3rd row that brings them together with a single crochet. Next time will be worked from the front because we did this one from the back. So we'll chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Front post double crochet around the next front post double crochet. Front post double crochet around the next front post double crochet. Chain 6. And on like that. And so you continue working. You'll do either you'll do 4 or you'll do 5 like I'm doing my scarf. And we'll come back and we'll get to work together on the scarf. Okay, so I'm going to just work on my scarf and you can watch as I do it just for a little bit so you can get more comfortable with the pattern. It's a very simple pattern, as you already know. So I'm on my first front post double crochet. I'm on the front side of my work. Now I'm on the 3rd row now, so that's when I'm pulling the 2 stitches, chain rows together with my single crochet. So we'll chain 3 and then pull them together with a single crochet. Chain 3. Do my front post double crochets. Chain 3. Pull them together with the single. Chain 3. Do my front post double crochets. 1, 2, chain 3, single crochet those 2 chain rows together with the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3. Front post double crochet. Front post double crochet. Chain 3. Single crochet the 2 rows together previously. Chain 3. front post double crochet, front post double crochet, chain 3. We're doing our single crochet the 2 previous rows together, chain 3, front post double crochet, and we come to our very last stitch where we'll do a regular double crochet in the 3rd chain, chain 3, and here's where I am with my work. There you see. You see how I like to stretch it. That just makes the stitches get used to where they are. So continue your work. Mine's turning. I'm turning. I'm on the back of my work now. So I've done my chain 3. Do my back post double crochet. Now I'm ready to do 6 chains again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 5 and 6. Back post double crochet, back post double crochet, and back to my 6 chains, and so on and so forth. So continue working on yours, and I'll continue working on mine. And eventually I'm going to bring you back and show you how we're going to do the edging on the bottom and how to finish off our scarf, okay? So just continue going. You can make it as long as you want yours. I usually try to make them at least 6 feet long. That's, gives you plenty of room to throw it around. Hello, welcome back. I've come to the end of how long I'm going to make my scarf, and so I want to show you how we're going to complete the end of it. So I'm on my last row. I just finished doing the pattern where I single crocheted the 3 chain rows together. So I'm at my last stitch of doing that. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet those 2. 1, 2, 3. Double front post double crochet. And then my last stitch will be just a regular double crochet. Then we're going to do a chain 3 like we always do. And we're going to turn our work. And then we're going to do this last row. It's just a regular row across. So we'll do our front post double or back post double crochet, excuse me. Chain 6. Two front post double crochets. And the next, two back post double crochets, sorry. In the next 2, then we'll chain 6. Do our 2 back post double crochets. Chain 6. Oops. My yarn's not playing nice. Okay. 2 front post double crochets. There I did it again. Back post double crochets. Sorry about that. Chain 6. 2 back post double crochets. Whoops. Chain 6. Then we're going to do our back post double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to finish with just a regular double crochet in the 3rd chain. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. This is how we're going to start our edging on the bottom. So now you're going to turn back around to the other side. And there's a lawnmower outside. I think the landscaper's here. So we've done our chain 3, so we're going to do our front post double crochet here. And I'm going to pause for 1 second. Okay, so I fired the landscaper so we won't have any more noise. No, I'm just kidding. So now what we're going to do, we did our chain 3, we're on the last row. So you always need to finish where you're just having the 1 chain row there like this. And then you do your front post double crochet. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to do 6, we have 6 chains here, so we're going to do 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3 all in that same space, like this, all in the same space, the chain space. Then we're going to do just like we would normally do, 2 front post double crochets. Then you'll do 3 double crochets in the chain space. Two chains, 3 more double crochets in the chain space. And then you'll do your 2 front post double crochet. And this is what we're doing to make this beautiful little edge at the bottom. And then there's one more step after this. So we'll just continue across doing our double crochets, 2 chains, and our front post double crochets till we get to the end. And you'll see what that looks like. 3 double crochets in the chain space. 2 chains. 3 double crochets on the other side of the chains. Your 2 front post double crochets. 3 double crochets. We're in our last section. 2 chains, 3 double crochets, we'll do 1 front post double crochet, and then we'll do our double crochet in our third chain, and that is the end of our shawl. And now, scarf. Just cut your yarn. Tie it off. And then just weave your yarn in, however you like to weave yours in. I'm just going to quickly do it right through here with this hook that I have in my hand. It's not like science here, we're just pulling this yarn through. There you go. Make sure your stitches are all nice and pull your little points down. And if you want to weave that the rest of the way, you can. It's not necessary. You can just snip it off right there. Okay. And so that's what it's going to look like when we get to that part of it. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do to the other end of it. I've done a couple of them here. We're going to put some tassels on the end. I've only done 2 here. They're a little curly. I might just wet them so they'll go, I want them to be more straight. So we're going to do a tassel like these 2 here on each end of our scarf, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I've done 2, so I'll show you how to do that. To put them on the end, and they shouldn't be this crinkly. You can wet them or whatever you need to, steam them to make them straight. But that was the end of the ball. So I'll be back to show you that in just a second. Okay, so we're back, and I'm going to show you how to make the tassels to go on the bottom. You're going to need a piece of yarn for each one that you make. And like I said, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one on each point. So you'll need 10 altogether. And I've just cut a string about 24 inches, a piece of yarn. And I'm just going to snip it right in half so that I now have 2 pieces of yarn. And we're going to do the tassels. And I have just a piece of cardboard that I've cut out that is 3.5 inches wide and 6.5 inches long. Okay, some scissors. And that's all you really need. So to get started, we're going to take our yarn. And we're going to put it on our board. Hold it at the bottom like that and just wrap it. Catch the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. At 30, we're just going to cut it. Then we're going to take one of our pieces that we cut, just lift up all the sections in there and put it right under it. Then pull it up till you've got like half and half on either side. Pull it straight up to the top of the board and tie a really tight knot. Don't tie it so hard you're going to break the yarn, but give it a good tight tug in there. Then we're going to pull it under. This one's going that way. This one will just go under this way to the other side. Pull it up like this. Just give it a nice tight knot there. Like so. Okay. Now we can just slide the whole thing off the cardboard. And this is what we have. So then I want you to take your other piece of yarn that you have and lay it out. Then take this and put it on here, probably about 1 inch down. Maybe an inch, a little bit over 1 inch. And just bring your yarn together. And tie a nice little knot. Tie it together, and I like to flip it this way. If you put your finger on where you tie that, it helps you to keep it tighter. And just tie that in. Flip it back to the other side. Tie it. Don't break your yarn you're tying it so tight, but tie it pretty tight. As tight as you can get it without breaking it. And then just tie it a few times like that. And then your extra yarn, because we cut it long enough, you'll just cut those bottoms off. And then you just go through, cut the ends, give it a little tension, pull it up a little bit. I think we got them all. And there's your tassel. And if you want to, if you like it really, really even on the bottom, they come out pretty even when you do this, but I do trim a little bit off the bottom sometimes. Okay, then bring it back to our piece. I'm just going to take the same hook that we put it inside the point with the same hook we made it with, where we did our 2 chains there. Just put it in there. Pull one side of your string through. Tie it, give it a little knot. Give it a good tug. You want it to stay tight. I like to tie it 2 or 3, 4 times. And now you can get your darning needle, which I keep on a little marker so I always know that's my needle. And just put your yarn in your needle and just run your yarn through and hide your yarn. I'll just go right down through here. Doesn't really matter as long as it's in there and it helps it to stay put. Like that. Give it a little cut. And we'll put our needle, put this yarn in this needle. Go right back up the other side. Doesn't really matter where you go, as long as you hide the yarn and get it secure. And give that little point a tug. And there you have it. And you just do a couple more. So you make your tassels. You'll need 10 of them. And I'll get mine done and we'll come back and you'll see the finished piece. Okay, so I have attached my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tassels to this end of the scarf, and that's what it should look like. Isn't that pretty? So it's simple yet very elegant. So now I have to put my other ones that I already have made for my other end. And then we'll look at the finished product. So you'll see these tassels are very pretty, but they're very easy to make. Simple, very, very simple. They look like little ghosts. Ooh, they could be Halloween ghosts. So I'll see you back when I get these 5 attached. And so here we are with the finished scarf with both of the ends done. Isn't that lovely? So I hope you enjoy making this scarf. Who wouldn't love to have this scarf on on a cold, snowy winter day. It's so soft. It would just make you feel so cozy and warm. So I'll do some extra footage with it on my model so you can see what it looks like hanging. So just hang on for that. I'll be right back. And here's the finished scarf, simple and elegant, on our model. So you can see how it hangs down really beautifully with the points we did on the bottom.